Peace and blessings. Welcome back to the show. I'm going to be updating you on my 21-day of expansion journey that I started. I believe it was like November last year, maybe October. I forget, but either way, the results were phenomenal. Welcome to the Abundantly Ever After show. I'm Jovhannah Tisdale, the spiritual love healer, host of the show. I am an intuitive healer, a massage therapist, a spiritual teacher. I am a mother. I am a lot of things, and I am here to help you heal heartbreak, pain, and trauma so that you can live abundantly ever after, manifesting the love, the life, the money, the success, and whatever else it is that you desire and deserve. 21 days of expansion. You guys, this set me up to quantum leap out of one life and into another. It was a very crucial part of the successes and the wins that I'm experiencing in my life right now. So I'm going to talk about what that is, how it even came about, and share with you the results after my 21-day journey. And yes, I'm preparing to do it again now that I am settled more so because it's time. It's time for another round of growth in my life. And maybe you want to join in so we can do this together and really elevate. So the 21 days came about because they say it takes at least 21 days for something to become a habit, for it to create a new neurological wire inside our brains. So I decided for 21 days, there were some specific things that I wanted to do for myself, for, my health, for my goals, just things that I wanted to do to improve my life, mind, body, and soul. One of the things that was really key for me was moving my body. I have a weird relationship with the gym, and I do love fitness and health and things like that, but trying to force myself into the gym just was not it. So I decided I'm going to commit to some form of body movement, whether that's walking, dance, yoga, so on and so forth. So I set the things that I wanted to do for myself and decided that I am committing to 21 days of these particular activities. I posted on my TikTok to keep me accountable, and some days I would post, or sometimes I would post daily. Other times there would be updates, a few days apart or something like that. But definitely doing that helped me to stay accountable to myself as I was sharing the updates and things. So for me, this 21 days was about jump-starting new habits. But as I embarked on this journey and went through these practices, it really opened up a lot more than I even realized. What I noticed as I reflect back is that me showing up in those ways for myself was me telling my spiritual team, me telling the divine that I am ready for more, that I am ready for the next level, because in the weeks following, everything in my life was shaken up. And I mean everything. I had some challenges going on with my youngest daughter, and I had 2 major moves, work change, so many things changed in my life. And I think what kept me from stressing about it or overreacting was just being in a state of flow, being okay, this is what's happening. How can I handle it? How can I navigate it versus reacting to what was happening, what was going on? So when I started this, I really was looking to level up, anchoring in new practices for myself. And I did that and so much more. So like I said, I feel like that was a sign to the universe that I was ready for more in my life, because what happened in the weeks after completely transformed my life. And I'm actually living my abundantly ever after. I talk about abundantly ever after so much, and I've been in different iterations of that. There's a lot that, I've experienced that I have yet to share. However, I will say that I am truly living abundantly ever after pain, heartache, and trauma right now, today. I am waking up living my dreams. And that is such a blessing. It is an absolute blessing. So what I'm saying is that 21-day challenge, the 21 days of expansion is real. It definitely did allow me to expand and grow on a number of different levels. I feel like it helped me to become more confident in myself that I can do the things that I desire to do, right? Building up that muscle of like willpower and inner strength and resolve to reach my goals in my life. Because I've had a number of different changes, like I said, I'm just getting settled back in. So I'm moving into a space where it's like, okay, like I want to get back into this. So I'm going to do another round of this 21 days of expansion and just continue to do that until all of the different things I would like to integrate into my life are in a natural flow where it is just part of who I am and what I do. When it comes to manifesting or growing, evolving, it's not just about the things that we write down or the things that we think, the things that we put on our vision board. It's also the actions that we take in our lives. So I can say, I want to be, fit and healthy all day long. I can write it down on a sheet of paper, but if I'm not moving my body, if I'm not exercising, if I'm not drinking water, if I'm not eating healthy, I'm not going to become that. Like the Bible says, faith without works is dead. We have to combine our mental energy with our physical energy and with the inspiration energy to bring all of that together. And, if you have not had the inspiration to get up and to do something different or to change something, then maybe this is a good way for you to connect with me and follow along to inspire you to become the next best version of yourself. So instead of putting things off that you used to do or things that you've wanted to do, you can do them now and start living the life that you want to live now. Start becoming the person that you dreamed of being now, and it is possible. So I've been wanting to record this for a while now and just had not had the time, because I'm like, okay, if within 21 days, me doing this allowed so much change and growth in my life, if I do this again, what's going to happen? What changes am I going to see? Who will I be at the end of another 21 days of expansion? So this is exciting for me. I think I started trying to put together a Facebook group. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to do this at the same time. Or either I thought about it and didn't bring it into fruition. Let me see. It was one that was in my mind and I had not yet created it, but where am I in the wrong account? I'm in the wrong account. Hold on. I'm so excited about this. I have it here. Okay. See, I wasn't tripping. So yeah, I put together, a Facebook container just to house this. So if that's something that you're interested in joining this journey to expansion, then I'll include the link. And yeah, it's just a place where you can hold yourself accountable and say, okay, these are the things that I want to do over the next 21 days, and just check in and be like, I did it, I didn't do it, and this is why, but I'm going to pick back up. So, but hopefully there won't be a lot of that. It'll just be like, I did it, I feel good, I did it. So that is what this is all about. It is about really allowing yourself to evolve and what I like to call quantum leap into the next version of yourself. It's when you wake up and you're like, oh my God, my life is completely unrecognizable in a good way, because you are doing and being and having the experiences that you have dreamed of. And I started this after my birthday last year. The date that I started was October 10th, 2023. And I had an amazing, amazing birthday. It was definitely one of the best because the year prior was a complete shit show. The birthday before that, my 40th birthday, my life was my gift. I gave myself freedom from a horribly toxic, unhealthy person that was draining me in all the ways. And so my 41st birthday, that gift that I received was living, right? So that is kind of where the 21 days of expansion journey was birthed. I was like, okay, there are so many things that I've been wanting to do. Now's the time to do them. So I started doing that as a way to also break up with bad habits and really embrace living abundantly ever after. It was the level up moment for me. And so that's what I used it for. And it worked. It worked. It freaking worked. And I don't even know, I definitely did not expect the changes that that happened in my life. Of course, I was like, okay, I'm going to be in better shape. I'm going to be happier. But I didn't know that it was going to create physical transformation in my life in the way that it did. If you have kind of been on the fence or just feeling like there's more for you and you can't quite grasp it, then maybe this is something that you would like to participate in. Because here's the thing, no one is coming to save us. This is a lesson that I learned a long time ago, that if I don't do it, if I don't stand up and advocate for myself, then I will never become who I'm destined to be. So, this 21 days of expansion was a simple way for me to set up some loving boundaries for myself to follow and live by. When I set out to do this and saw how fun and freeing this was, I did say I wanted to share the practice with others, but I also wanted to make sure that I embarked on it alone the first time around, just so I can refine the practice and figure out, what's the best way to navigate things. So now that I've done that and I'm able to share my reflections on this 21 days of expansion, if you would like to join me, then you can absolutely do that. I haven't created anything around it other than this Facebook group. And that's all it's going to be, is a space for accountability at this time. And maybe in the future, it will evolve into something more. But this is just something I'm doing personally, and you are invited to share in that with me, because I want us all to win. I want us all to level up. I want us all to live in a state of spiritual love and abundance on all levels, because that is who I am and what I'm here to help others do. So tap in. And I'm really, really grateful that I had the opportunity to sit and just share this with you, because it was monumental, the changes that I saw in my life. And I'm looking forward to another 21 days to see where that will take me next. And I hope you join me. Thank you so much for listening to the Abundantly Ever After show, hosted by yours truly. I'm Jovhannah Tisdale, the Spiritual Love Healer. I would also love for you to connect with me inside of my budding community. It's called Loved. That is where I will be doing a lot of teaching, hosting events, and just all the things inside of Loved. I think the part that I love the most about Loved is Loved Encoded, which is going to be a exclusive podcast just for community members. My original podcast, the Spiritual Love Podcast, was something that I had started working on, and then it transformed into something else. So that is being repurposed as Loved Encoded, and you will get access to that, where I can go in depth into different stories, different experiences, so on and so forth. So there's a lot that's coming together inside of Loved. I'm putting together our first book club, which will be around the energy of money. It's an amazing book. I'm enjoying it. So come on in and join me right now. It is $27 to join. Funny enough, I was going to have different tiers inside of Loved. So there was just the base tier, and then there was the plus tier, and then there was like the manifesting tier and something else. And I just decided, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I don't want to have the tiers. So I'm taking away the tier structure. You can get into the community for $27. It's a monthly membership, and you get access to everything that is included inside of Loved. So, and the price may change in the future. I don't know, who knows, but right now it is $27, and you get me as your coach, your healer, all the good things. So if you would like more information, visit JovhannahTisdale.com/loved. And I can't wait to see you in there. Okay, let's live abundantly ever after in 2024, because this is the year. I'm telling you, the energy is so supportive for it. So yeah, it's time to take advantage of what the universe, what the divine is offering us, so that we can truly live the lives that we were meant to live. Peace.